Hello, welcome to Step 8, Study Number 1. This one is interesting because I didn't see it coming. Even though I've been through this kind of thing before, this I don't think crossed my desk, and that is respecting someone else's property. Some of us have felt that we are irresponsible and we accept that, but we condemn ourselves. It's like, oh, we're the worst. And then there are others of us who will say, oh, I know I'm irresponsible. I know I don't treat other people's property well, but we make excuses based on what we've suffered. And then there's a third group of people who may say, I have no idea how I've been irresponsible. I don't see it at all. Well, God asks us to respect other people's property, and we are responsible for things that we borrow and things that we use that belong to other people. So as we go through our list today of marking down people that we may have harmed, let's consider our negligent and irresponsible behaviors towards other people's property. Our story today is in the book of Exodus, and it is chapter 22. Now, suppose someone leaves a donkey, ox, sheep, or other animal with a neighbor for safekeeping, but it dies, or is injured, or is taken away, and no one sees what happened. The neighbor must then take an oath in the presence of the Lord. If the Lord confirms that the neighbor did not steal the property, the owner must accept the verdict, and no payment will be required. But if the animal was indeed stolen, the guilty person must pay compensation to the owner. If it was torn to pieces by a wild animal, the remains of the carcass must be shown as evidence, and no compensation will be required. If someone borrows an animal from a neighbor and is injured or died when the owner is absent, the person who borrowed it must pay full compensation. But if the owner was present, no compensation is required, and no compensation is required if the animal is rented, for this loss is covered by the rental fee. That gives us some guidelines. I'll see you later.